So today I'm going to reveal those 2 ways it's costing you more in revenue than you ever could imagine, and how the tech debt in your business's CRM is actually costing you deals you didn't even know about. So how much money do you think you're losing per year on your sales reps because they're having to fight with your CRM instead of it working with your business? The answer may shock you, because it's actually $240,000 per person on your sales team per year. So let's break down the math. So if your sales reps cost you $50 an hour and they only waste 30 minutes a day on having to track down data in your CRM, that's a $6,500 cost per year. But that is not all that it costs you. The real cost is the 240 hours they spend per year searching through your CRM for the data that they need. Instead of making those sales calls, let's just say it takes 10 hours to close a $10,000 deal. So those 240 hours is an equivalent of $240,000 in potential lost sales. And that is per rep per year, and only from 30 minutes of wasted time a day. Now, I've spent nearly a decade fixing tech infrastructure for businesses just like yours, and sales tech debt is one of the biggest, most lucrative boxes that you can go dig in. And it's frankly one of the most expensive problems I see, because it doesn't just slow down your team, it actually destroys your profit in 2 ways. So today I'm going to reveal those 2 ways it's costing you more in revenue than you ever could imagine, and how the tech debt in your business's CRM is actually costing you deals you didn't even know about. You have to understand that tech debt in sales actually costs you twice. First, it's going to drain your profit margin on your current deals, meaning that every second your team is spending on searching for information within your CRM instead of actually making and closing sales deals, those seconds add up and end up costing you thousands of dollars in wasted time. Second, and this is the brutal part, it costs you future revenue, because your sales team cannot make more sales if they are stuck poking around your CRM trying to find the information they need for the task at hand. And the fact is, inefficient systems are the main leading cause of sales tech debt. Let me give you an example of a real company that I worked with where they had a client in their system 4 separate times. They had 4 separate spellings. So the sales rep were calling these other 3 prospects that they didn't know were actually a client, and their customer got frustrated. And this is all because their CRM is a disaster and that they didn't clean up their data and clean up their processes. So not only did they waste their time entering this person's information 4 separate times because their CRM didn't have cleanup rules and processes, they also wasted a ton of time every single time that new prospect was contacted. That was compounding the wasted time on just one simple data entry error. So before we go into the 3 ways that sales tech debt is actually destroying your profit margin, let's first talk about this series of videos. So this is called the Technical Debt Detox series, and this is video 3 out of 6. So if you haven't seen the other 2 videos, I will link them down in the description for you. What we've covered in this series so far is what technical debt really is, why every business is suffering from it, and in 2026, if you actually don't want to be completely drained of your profits through your subscriptions when it comes to your tech and your tech setup, then you absolutely have to do this detox to know where you're just bleeding money for no good reason. This week, we're talking about sales. Last week, we talked about marketing. In the next couple weeks, we're going to talk about service support. And on the last week, I'm actually going to give you my 5-part framework for how I audit businesses, because after nearly a decade, I've got this down to a science. But my 5-step framework for how to truly audit a business to figure out how to save yourself thousands of dollars annually in your business on your technical setup. And this isn't by investing in more software. It is by fixing what tech setup you already have working for your business right now. The problem with these 3 ways that tech debt is potentially destroying your revenue is that if you're even struggling with one, then that means it's costing you way more than you realize. And time is money. So if it's costing you more time than it is money, then it's actually costing you more than even if it was costing you money. So the first problem is that you have any of your departments, but mostly your sales team, refusing to use your CRM system. I have been doing this for about a decade. Sales teams are notorious for not wanting to update the CRM system. And what I've boiled it down to is if they are spending their time updating data in a technical platform, then they're not actually making calls, making sales, making commissions, because that's normally how sales teams make their money. Sounds like a good thing though, right? They are focused on the revenue driving activities, except for then when your managers need to figure out, say, the average sales cycle or measure KPIs or anything of that sort, then all of a sudden they have no data to work off of. And I have seen this in literally every single sales organization that I've worked with. And they don't do this because there is zero benefit to them actually updating the system. I mean, think about it. Every moment that they spend typing in notes to a CRM are moments they're not spending on the phone making sales or doing other sales activities. You are flying blind, and if you are making any kind of decision that's not based on data, then you are guessing and not making data-driven decisions. Problem is, if you actually try to force people to do this, then you're not going to get the benefit of what they're doing, because one, they're not going to try, they're not going to care. People don't like to feel like they're forced to do something, even if you're paying them to do it. Here's what you do. You make it effortless. You actually come up with a solution where it's a no-brainer that it happens. Now, if you don't actually know right now if your processes in your business are efficient or effective, then I would suggest getting your tech health score. It's completely free. It's 25 questions. It takes you about 10 minutes, and it's going to immediately give you a score from 0 to 100 and tell you how close or how far you are away or to being a tech unicorn or a tech disaster. It's going to show you exactly where to look for your tech debt first. The second way that sales tech debt destroys your revenue is through data chaos. Because if your CRM is a mess, if you have incomplete records or you have duplicate entries, not to mention conflicting information on those duplicate entries, then your sales reps are going to be at best confused and at worst operating off of bad information. And the problem is, here's what this looks like in real life. A prospect will reach out to your business. Your sales rep's going to go look them up in their CRM system. They find 3 different records of this same person with completely different contact information and conflicting notes about past activities. And then it is up to your client to update your sales rep on what is the accurate information. How does that make your business look? The true cost of this is the fact that you have a sales rep wasting 10 to 15 minutes searching through all of the duplicate records, not to mention having to reconcile and combine these records into one and update it. This is just draining your profit margin every single minute that the sales rep is spending on this activity. The reality is you're going to look disorganized and the prospect is going to think you don't care. And I have been witnessing this for almost a decade. This happens daily in CRMs. Now, the third problem is that there is actually a hidden cost to this as well, and that is the loss of future revenue. These are the deals that you're not closing because your team is too busy finding those duplicate records, having to reconcile information, and waste time on a messy CRM. If your broken systems waste even just 1 hour per day, searching for information, manually entering data, or creating some sort of workaround to be able to actually get the system to function for them, then that is 5 hours per week. That's 20 hours per month and 240 hours per year. What do you think a sales rep could do with an extra 240 hours a year? And that is the hidden cost of sales tech debt, because it's not just the time wasted or the deals lost. It's the opportunity of what could have happened if your sales team was able to move smoothly and effectively. I mean, and frankly, with this example, that's just one sales rep. If you had a team of 5 with those numbers, you're losing over $1 million a year from simple tech debt. So most importantly, here's what you need to do. First, you need to ask your sales team, how much time do you waste every day searching for information or working around the CRM? The answer might shock you, but my guess is they're going to know exactly what wastes the most time during their day. We are almost done with video 3. There are 6 total. And by the end, you're going to know exactly what you need to do to start 2026 working on diminishing your tech debt. Some people are spending as much as an actual employee on tech software subscriptions. The answer to your problem is not more tech. It is to utilize what you have better and more effectively. But that's where this series comes in, and it's completely free. So what are you waiting for? Next week, when we talk about service, I'm actually going to demonstrate a case study where I returned over 300 hours to a 5-person team annually by updating one process. So imagine if you updated 2. Oh my gosh, what are you going to do with all that extra time? You're actually going to have to come up with stuff for your team to do. So if that video is already live, then you're going to see it right here. But if not, then sign up to be the first to get it next week on the Tech Debt Detox series. I'm Alyssa, the Business Cowgirl, and let's not start 2026 in tech debt. Let's fix this thing. I'll see you on the next one.